And you know what that means. Yes, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack. And just like we do every Thursday, we're focusing on either a sip or a snack. Well, this time we're actually going to be focusing on a snack. And in that way of thinking, we're actually going to be focusing on cookies this week. We've done a lot this year when it comes to Sip and Snack. We've done a lot of really awesome things and a lot of not so awesome things. And I even did some special things that were not on Thursdays. So there were a ton of Sip and Snacks this year. And there's still a few more coming up before the year is over, and 2016 is going to be big for Sip and Snack because there's a lot of ideas that I've got percolating in my head right now trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with the segment for 2016. But in the meantime, it's Thursday, so let's focus on some cookies. And we're going to be focusing on one particular brand of cookies and two variations of that brand. And we're going to be talking about the Keebler Company. And they were founded in 1853. They are known for brands such as Cheez-Its and Club Crackers, E.L. Fudge, Famous Amos, as well as other things, including something that is near and dear to my heart back when I was a kid. That is the Pizzeria brand. And they are big on the cookies. They were acquired by the Kellogg Company in 2001. And there's a lot of different variants of Keebler cookies that exist. And one of the other things I want to talk about real quick is the fact that they're going to talk about another brand, but we'll get to that in a minute. These are brand new. There are 3 variations of them, according to Keebler's website. And these are Simply Made. Now, Simply Made, apparently, the gimmick would be that they are cookies that you could probably make from ingredients in your cupboard at home. They're everything that you would need, as long as you had ingredients to make homemade cookies, would be in there. I mean, like I said, here it is right here. It's like no artificial flavors or preservatives, and this is what they look like. These are chocolate chip. And there is also peanut butter chocolate chip, which is funny because it ties into what we're going to be doing next, spoiler alert, and butter cookies. So, obviously, I'm a big fan of chocolate chip cookies, and we're going to open, because it says open, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to open the bag of Simply Made. I think I know what I think they're going to taste like, but I'm not sure. Let's see. This is what they look like. Harder consistency than I was thinking. I thought they might be like chewy cookies, but no, they're actually just going to be regular cookies, so Simply Made does not equal chewy, apparently. So let's try it. There's a lot of chips here, so you get a lot of chips for your buck. It's good. I got the animated character taster glass here, like I always do, at least when I'm here doing Sip and Snacks. When I'm doing it on location, it's completely different. But I have 2 cookies to try, so we're going to try this one this time, so let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, definitely. Right away, first sensation you get from eating this cookie, biting into this cookie for the first time, it takes you back to when your mother, or your grandmother, or your aunt, or whomever homemade baked for the holidays. Like when you get Christmas cookies, there were chocolate chip cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies that would you run home to get, and Mom would make homemade chocolate chip cookies. It would be glorious, it would be amazing. That's what these taste like. So, why home make your cookies? Because you can buy them now. So, yeah, these are actually pretty good. I actually like these a lot. They, like I said, take me back to my childhood. Well. You see, the ingredients I show you here. Eggs, wheat, flour, sugar, chocolate, chips, and butter. Just exactly what homemade chocolate cookies are all about. They're not processed, they taste exactly what homemade chocolate chip cookies taste like. And they're pretty good. I like them. Now we're going to jump over to another brand. And that is a brand that started in 1955 when Procter & Gamble bought Big Top peanut butter from William T. Young of Kentucky and rebranded it to compete with Peter Pan and Skippy under the name Jif. So this brand is a brand that, I'm not going to lie to you, I've never been a major fan of after I was a kid. It was something from my childhood I did not pick up. I had Peter Pan later on in life. I had Skippy later on in life. And I still have, actually, Skippy in my house right now. But never really latched on a Jif. And we did the Jif Cereal, which you can find a link down below in the description bar, a link to the video of the Sip and Snack in January where I did Jif Cereal. I thought it made perfect sense to talk about another brand that Jif brought out, and that is the Jif Cookie. These are brand new. These are the Jif Cookies, fudge, peanut butter, and crunchy nuts. So, right away that should be a red flag for me because I don't like nuts, but we'll see what happens. So, they don't have the easy open bag that the other one did. Obviously, Keebler did not give us an easy open bag, so we're going to open this a little bit off camera because I look like a fool trying to fiddle with bags. So, I don't have any Jif handy so I can do a comparison. I want to show you what the cookies look like. Excuse me. Look like this. To me, they kind of look like they're not going to taste like. But just looking at it, these kind of look like Samoas a little bit. Like the Girl Scout cookie Samoas. But these have fudge, peanut butter, and nuts in them. So I'm curious to see what they're going to taste like. They're really melty, by the way, as well. So we're going to bite into this, see what we got. A little more water so I can get the Simply Made out of my palette so I can be a little bit more forthcoming with what this is. So let's try it, shall we? Before my fingers get all messy and melty. Would you like a chocolate covered pretzel? Anyway, hey, it works. So let's see what we got. Funny enough, as I scratch my nose on camera, because that's what happens apparently, I mentioned that these look like a Samoa. But what they taste like is a tag-along. Yeah, these are basically tag-alongs. Jif cookies are pretty much tag-alongs. Now, I didn't taste any nuts. They kind of look, if you look at the consistency of them, they kind of look like a Klondike bar, somewhat, with like the bumpiness on it. So, I mean, take that for what you will. But, yeah. I went into it thinking I was going to get just like Jif peanut butter, I had nuts, and I had, which I don't taste at all. Maybe I may have to bite into it a little bit more to see what we got with the nuts, but. Oh. Okay, there you go. Takes a second to kick in. There's not much nuts in there at all, which is good, because if you don't like nuts, you actually probably can handle this. As long as you don't have a peanut allergy, and then you're screwed. But still, I mean, you probably wouldn't grab anything that had peanut butter on it anyway if you had a peanut allergy. So there. Well. Yeah. That's exactly what they taste like. They're tag-alongs with assorted nuts. Not overpowering nuts. I know this sounds really bad. If you're really bad, it's like, hey, I was talking about overpowering nuts. No. Here's the thing. What they taste like are tag-alongs, the peanut butter chocolate cookies that the Girl Scouts throw out every year. And I love so much. But if they had nuts in them. So tag-alongs with nuts are what the Jif cookies taste like. The Simply Made chocolate chip cookies taste like homemade chocolate chip cookies. If you don't want to take the time to make homemade chocolate chip cookies, go out and buy yourself a bag. Good idea. Or if you don't want to wait until the Girl Scouts come around and sell you cookies, or somehow, some way you stumble onto a parking lot that has them selling them outside, soliciting cookies. If you don't want to wait until then, pick yourself up some Jif cookies. So yeah, these are both great success. Simply Made. You can pick them up, like I said, there's also chocolate peanut butter variation as well as a butter cookie variation. And the Jif cookies, they're right here. So yeah, there's... And it's funny because if you look at the way they're put together, the packaging, They're even packaged like Girl Scout cookies. But yeah, they're really good. So, yeah, great success on Sip and Snack this week. So, next week, we're going to be focusing on, we're going to go back to chips and crackers. Mixed. One of each. One chip, one cracker. And they're going to be different flavors than you would be anticipating of both of them. That's going to be next week. And then, to finish out the year, we are going to have the last two Sip and Snacks of 2015 are going to be, I know I'm late, I understand, I'm sorry. We're going to take you back to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. And two things that I got to have, actually four things in succession, that I got to have via Food and Wine this past year. And those are going to be the final two Sip and Snacks of 2015 and then 2016. Like I said, sky's the limit. So in the meantime, if you like these videos, tell your friends about them, leave a comment, do subscribe, help spread the word about Pop. If you haven't yet, go to Facebook, just takes a minute, click like on our Facebook fan page, Suro and Disney Pop, or if you want to go manually, search for Suro and Disney and Pop. While you're on Facebook, go ahead, send me your friend request. It's under O and Disney. It's a picture of me with Bill and Ted from this year's Halloween Horror Nights. And let me know that you like the channel, you're a fan of the channel, and you're not just some spam bot, because I'm getting a lot of those lately. So if you like the channel, you support Pop, then you're more than welcome to send me a friend request and tell me so in a message. I appreciate that. While you're on the social media, you also can check out Pop on Twitter. Yeah, we have a brand new Twitter page. It is actually at Popcast Network. So Popcast Network is your official Pop Twitter feed. And also, while you're there, you can tweet me and follow me at Suro and Disney. While you're at it, if you are a theme park or wrestling podcast, would like me to be a part of your show, if you have ideas for Sip and Snack or Versus or any of the other various segments here on Pop, or you would like to become a Popcaster yourself, you're more than welcome. Shoot me an email, suroanddisney@gmail.com. Go to Movie Pilot, check out some of our content, AJ's content, Ashley's content, and my Halloween Horror Nights content, available at moviepilot.com/suroanddisney. And last but certainly not least, we also have a mobile app available on iTunes. It's under Suro and Disney. Looking forward to putting the Popcast on iTunes in the near future. Looking into that. Pop merchandise coming in 2016. I'll have some more information on that very soon. And quick programming note, tomorrow, AJ's movie reviews will be tackling Krampus. Saturday, AJ's movie reviews will be tackling some movies that most likely you're going to see in the award season this year. A lot of limited releases, a lot of independent movies that should do really well in award season. That's going to be on Saturday. Sunday, brand new Versus. Your cryptic comment is Happy Horror Days. And this Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join myself along with our outstanding Popcaster panel for the final Halloween Horror Nights 25 Popcast. And we've got a lot of awesome things coming in for 26, but we got to get through 25 first. And still, I also have a last laugh video I have to put up and my final Halloween Horror Nights 25 recap video talking about all the houses, all the shows, and everything in between. And plus, I'm going to show you all the awesome things that I bought. Some of which full price, some of which took advantage of the fact that I was actually being there for the final week of the event when everything was super cheap. So that being said, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.